Hello everyone, my name is Hyperr, and in today's video I'm going to be showing the top best 3 clients for Minecraft of 2020 1 to 2022. Alright, so before we start today's video, make sure to like and subscribe, and also I go live every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you want to check out my live streams, it's twitch.tv/hyperphantom with 2 R's, and same thing with Trovo. Just do trovo.com/hyperphantom. So I go live on one of those 2 websites. So you'll see me there playing Minecraft, Call of Duty Mobile, Apex, Valorant, one of those games. But let's just start today's video. Alright, so I've launched up Lunar Client, and now it's time to review Lunar Client. So first thing I'd like to talk about is the launch options they have here. So they've added more options like 1.7 and 1.8 for the SMP community more. Also for the PvP community, which I really like. I'd also like to talk about the server options right here. And the reason I'm talking about the server option here is a recommendation. So my recommendation for Lunar Client is to add a customization feature where I can put the servers I play usually on Minecraft here, so I can easily launch them up instead of like how do I say this? Going to the client, pressing multiplayer, and then going on my client like that. It'd be easier and better, you know. Now actually let's launch up the client and review it from down there. Alright, so I'm loading up Lunar Client real quick, and let's talk about hold on, let me wait for it to load up real quick. Alright, so another thing I would like to give props to for Lunar Client is putting the cosmetics down here compared to Badlion Client and PvP Lounge, and really organizing the client way more. Alright, just the client overall, Lunar Client, is just really nice. Alright, let me hop onto multiplayer real quick, and let me talk about one more thing they should add back. So they should add back the perspective mod. Alright, to be honest, I didn't know how much I used the perspective mod back in the day when I used Lunar Client. Once they took it out though, it's just, I think they should add it back. Like, come on now, that the perspective mod was really useful. Well, now let's move on to Badlion Client real quick. Hold on, I really failed that. Alright, now let's move on to the next client. Alright, so I've launched up the Badlion Client, and now we're going to judge it from the GUI, and then we're going to judge it from the actual client itself once we get in there. So first thing I would like to talk about is the GUI is very nasty. Alright, so what I mean is very cluttered, bro. Like, compared to let's say, wait, is this Lunar Client? Yeah, compared to Lunar Client itself is very clean, and then we're seeing Badlion out here with its very unorganized GUI. And then let's talk about its MC settings next, or the Minecraft settings. So you have the option to put Optifine and BLC3 on, and you also have an anti-cheat option too once you download it, which I really like. You also have a lot of versions to pick from, and I just stick with 1.8.9. And you can also change accounts. You can add them out, and I really like that. So that's like a thumbs up for Badlion Client so far. Now there's a BAC option right here, and I don't know what this is about, because let's say I was cheating. All right, Hyper Phantom was, I don't know, let's just say, I don't know, cheating, I guess, I don't know, and we submit it. What would happen to that person? I really wondered. Would they get like banned from Badlion Client, or like what exactly? But I guess it's a good feature. And we also have the anti-cheat option right here, which is really good. Hold on, let me just see if I can turn it on. I guess I can't. Whatever. Now, let's talk about the actual client itself. So let's launch it up real quick, and let's talk about this. Okay, it's already loaded up basically. So, Badlion Client 3.0. So they have a cleaned up menu comparing it to the 2.0 version menu of Badlion Client, which wasn't the greatest, I'd say, but it was okay. But this is a what's it called? A up game for it, or it's better. Okay, so I forgot to mention something else. So if we go back to the GUI right here, we see our social medias from Badlion Client, and we just see 6 big buttons of freaking advertising Badlion's social medias. See, I don't understand why you need that though. That's one really annoying thing I would like to talk about in the GUI. But now let's go back into the actual client and talk here. Wait, where's this thing at? This music is really annoying. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So clean up menu, like I said. They also have a replay viewer, so you can see replays of you PvPing, playing Bed Wars, or whatever you were doing, and which could help you get better at any flaws you have in Minecraft. So let's say I was bad at PvP, I can see what I did wrong and what this guy did better, and I can learn from my mistake there. I can also use it for thumbnails, which is another really good idea. And now let's talk about this multiplayer option. So I really don't like I really just don't like that Badlion just keeps putting their logo at every spot they can. See, if you compare it to Lunar Client, PvP Lounge, the, what is it called? Labyrinth, something, like other clients, this doesn't have a Minecraft vanilla feel, right? It's just Badlion advertising every way they can. But it's whatever, I guess. Now, we can see Badlion is really trying to advertise out here, bro. Holy crap. But now let's actually hop into game, and I want to show some customization features that they have good. So, hold on, where is it at? So we have the mods right here. We have the graphics, which I really like. Where is this at? Better frames. So they have a better frames option. You can have an FPS boost. There's a lot of customization features that I really like on here. But this is not what I'm looking for. I'm actually looking for the tags option. I'll see if I can find it and show you what I'm talking about. But there's a way. Hold on, I think it's mods. Oh, there you go. I found it. So right here we have mods, and we have every single mod right here you can put on. So you see, I have my keyboard thing, so you can see what button I'm pressing. You can see how many clicks I have. You can see how much FPS and ping I have in the game. But there's an option. If I go to mods down here, we have options for certain games like PvP. I can put these on for hold on. Oh man, let me fix this up real quick. There's also a way from the 2.0 option. There used to be the menu option right here. So we have the sidebar menu, but in 2.0 version we had the central menu. So when you press escape, you get the mod menu in the right here like this, which is way better. And I think you should change it to that if you want to. All right, there you go. I fixed my thing up, I think. Yeah, but Badlion client is. The review is really good. I really like Badlion client, and it's actually my main client I use for everything too. So I prefer it over Lunar client. Only thing they should add if they want to make their client even better, recommendation, GUI fix. GUI fix would equal good. Okay, now it's time to load up the next client. Yeah. Alright, so I've launched up PvP Launch right here. So now it's time to review PvP Launch. So first thing I would like to talk about is the GUI. The GUI is very clean, simplistic, and it's better comparing it to Lunar Client and Badlion Client. So one of the best GUIs right here. Oh wait, I need to go right here, sorry. Yeah, there you go. Now, I like the graphic settings here. We have the RAM location, we have the resolution, you know, the basic stuff here. And recommendation real quick is I wish they had an option where you can customize the GUI more with especially with colors. Like, see, blue isn't my favorite color. I'd prefer maybe like red right here or something, you know. And also, I'd like to give a bad review real quick to Badlion Client is about the MC versions. So the MC versions we only have are 1.8.9 and 1.7.10, alright? Which aren't the best options. We only have two options, alright? I mean, it has had PvP Launch in the name, and most people use 1.8.9 as PvP, but we want more options too. Like, there were some pro PvPers there who use 1.16. Like, come on now, we need more options. Let's talk about the vanilla theme. Now, what I mean by vanilla theme is if you go to multiplayer, we have more of a vanilla theme right here, you know, compared to Badlion, advertising everything. They have the logo on top, and it doesn't have the theme compared to PvP Launch, so which I'm gonna give a thumbs up for real quick. So the client is really similar to Lunar and Forge Experience, just a more basic version, you know. And now, if we go to the actual game, like Hypixel real quick, see, PvP Launch is the worst in FPS, alright? Like, 1 minute you might have, like, the lowest FPS, and then you have the highest FPS. It just changes a lot. Like right now I have 400 and 600, 700. Oh, okay, that's really surprising right now. But in terms of FPS, it's not the best. Sorry, I'm just telling you that right now. See, right now I'm missing like 400 to 300 FPS, which I'd usually get in like Badline and stuff. And they don't even have an FPS boost. Now, if you go to the options real quick here, oh wait, that's the wrong options. Mod settings. We have the mod menu right on your screen, which I really like right here. And you also have the profile option to create a profile and, you know, like add your stuff in, which is very simple compared to a Lunar Client, which I really like. Another thumbs up for it. Now, I'm pretty sure if you go to game, there's a ping thing next to your like taskbar, like if you're playing Skywars or something. I don't remember exactly. I'll have to check it out in a bit, but there might be like a ping thing right here, and it's gonna say that you're wrong ping. Now what else? My final review on this client is, see, if you aren't looking for the best client, if you're looking for a basic client, like not over the top, might have a really bad PC or something like that, I really don't know, then go for PvP Lounge, but I wouldn't really recommend it. You know, like you can get Badline, and it's, even though if you don't have the best PC, you can still use an FPS boost and like lower some things. You know, you can customize it a lot more. Because like if you go down to the mod settings, you don't have much customization compared to the other mods. I mean, they're like the best for what is it again? PvPing, really, not to be honest. But it does have PvP in the name, so I think this might be the best client for PvP. Just really change up the GUI, add a bit more features. What else was I gonna say? Add a bit more features, and I have amnesia. I just forgot what I was gonna say. Also, before I end off the video, I'd like to say one more thing. I really like the option. Oh, where is this chat? There you go. So if you go next to the settings icon, there's a person right here, and you press on him, you can add people on PvP Lounge, and you could talk to people in PvP Lounge, which is really cool. But the problem with that is nowadays there's TeamSpeak and Discord, which you can use to talk to people, which is way easier than this and better, I guess. And another thing I'll talk about is you can't switch to your other monitor, which is a bad review there. But next to this guy right here, we have a very simplified, nice customization feature right here. So I can close this and open up alerts instead, or settings, you know, which is really cool. Hold on, max ping. Let's just save that. Alright, well, final review. PvP Lounge isn't the best, but pretty good. Like it. That's it for today's video, though. Hyperr is out. Peace.